Hello, I hope I'm audible and visible to you.
Yes, hi.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty well. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm also doing good. I'm also doing good. You are very pretty. Did I tell you that in the last session? I just saw you and I was like, wow, she's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You are
Uh,
also very beautiful. And the
thank
last
you.
session, it was very bad feeling of mine. We hadn't any word. So this time I'm
Uh,
very feeling good to see you again.
fair enough. Right. I also feel nice when I like see the similar people. No, it makes me happy. Like, yeah, I'm having a session with them again. So
Yeah,
that's nice.
me
Right.
too.
And how have you been doing then? Like since then? Like anything new in life? How is life?
Life is going hectic as I'm doing work as well as I'm doing job and as well as doing study. So both things are going on. So I have to pay attention on both things.
Oh God, so you're studying and doing a job. That is definitely very hectic. So is your job part-time or are you doing like holding a full-time job and studying?
Full-time job and
Oh God.
workplace is also very far from house. It takes 4 hours. I do travel for 4 hours a day.
How? How are you doing that? God, that is very hectic. So everything is offline, like they didn't offer work from home.
No, not yet. We are just waiting for that time. I have been working here from 7 to 8 months, but
Hmm.
doing work from office only.
God, that is very hectic. And what are you studying on the side?
Doing masters in English after
You're doing masters.
graduation.
Ayo, that is a lot
Yes.
of work. So is your masters like part-time? Like are you doing from open university or are you doing regular masters?
Open, of course, irregular is not
Yeah,
possible with work.
makes sense. So are you doing it from SOS? Oi.
Leave.
Yeah, SOL right? Okay, makes sense.
Yes.
Oi. Fair enough. So your like your lectures must be on Saturday and Sunday, no?
Yes, Sunday. So
Sundays.
I just take my week off on a preference on Sunday
Mhm.
mostly. Whenever I have a week off, so I just attend my classes. And I do have a 2 week offs where I have to do both works. Like sometimes study,
Yeah.
sometimes I do works related to my YouTube channel. I do have my
Hmm.
YouTube channel, which I'm
Wow.
fond of making video and uploading that. So yes, I do.
You're doing so many things right now. I feel unproductive. You're doing a full time job where you have to literally travel for 4 hours. You're doing a master's for which you have to go there every Sunday. One day of the week that is supposed to be free, that also you're working. And you're also
Yes.
handling a YouTube channel. Great. Wow. That's very productive on your part. How do you manage all that? You don't get tired or what?
Yes, of course, I do tired. Actually, I sleep maybe 3 or 4 hours a day. So it's really hard for me. Sometimes while working, I sometimes feel sleeping and I sleep.
Yeah.
I doing work. So both things are going well. It's going. Sometimes I feel very bad or boring. I feel that what is the life is going on. I'm not enjoying my life at all. But I have to manage.
Hmm, makes sense. So, like, what keeps you going through this entire thing? Like, you're working also, and as you said, like, even after this, you do get tired. So, what motivates you?
Uh, Actually, your video is not appearing for me.
Oh, ayo. There's actually a network
Network slow.
error today, sadly, because
Yes, now you are audible.
now,
Now you are
okay,
okay.
fine. Actually, outside it's like a thunderstorm going on, so that is the problem. Actually,
Maybe. Let me put my charger of the laptop.
take your time.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Right. So I think today there's a thunderstorm outside. So maybe because of that, the network is getting interrupted again and again. So that's there. Oi,
Yes, maybe.
possible. Right. What
But
about
sometimes, I feel really bad. I don't even have a time to enjoy this weather. Sometimes weather is so cool, rainy
yeah?
weather. I don't have a time to enjoy this weather as well. I feel
Oh
very bad
God.
on that. sometimes.
My God. So what keeps you motivated to keep
Yes.
working like this?
Mm, okay. When I go to office, so it's take 2 hours, as I mentioned earlier. So in this
Mm-hmm.
time, during this time, I just listen songs sometimes, which
Mm-hmm.
motivates me, and sometimes motivational videos, something like that. So I motivate myself and then start doing job or work my work.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
So what
So
about you?
like,
Your smile is so nice actually. When you smile,
thank you.
it's attracting me towards you.
Thank you so much. That's a good compliment actually. Now I'm going to start blushing. But thank you.
That's true.
But yeah. Yeah, you were asking something to me. I interrupted you. Sorry.
Okay, not an issue. I was asking like what you do, what you love to do. Means I want to know about you.
Okay. Right. So right now, I am also a student right now. I am pursuing my psychology degree right now. So I'm about to complete my graduation, and then I'll be pursuing my masters as well. So that's one thing. But I have had my minor degree in English. So I actually wanted to stay in touch with English. That's why I started doing these jobs related to English, and I realized that this is something I enjoy. So I do it part time mostly. That I teach younger kids as well, and I teach adults as well. So yeah. So besides Clapingo, also I take classes for English and personality development for younger students. So
Wow,
that's about my day usually. It just goes into either teaching myself or teaching others.
great. I guess you will be the great teacher for me. Maybe I could learn a lot of things from you.
You are actually handling life very well. I don't think so. Anybody needs to teach you anything.
No, no, I can learn something from you. I guess we are not perfect at all for life. We should learn something or the other from the people, or if it's from, you can say, about social media, YouTube videos, anyway, you can learn something, right? With
Yeah, that's true.
experiences.
That's true. I think people have this negative connotation of social media where they say that, social media usually just wastes your time. But I honestly believe that half the things that we learn nowadays can come out of social media. Like social media is very helpful. It's all about, what areas you are looking into. If you are just looking in
Exactly,
for entertainment, then of course you're going to waste your time. But I think there's a
exactly,
lot to learn there. So that's there.
exactly. It depends on person to person how they are using social media.
True. Very true.
They are
So
looking
that's
at
there.
positive things or bad things. It depends on them.
That's true. Yeah. So
Yes.
what about you? Like, how do you make YouTube videos? Do you usually follow like a topic or do you vlog yourself, like basic day-to-day activities?
Vlog. When I have a time to have to go somewhere, so on my week off, I just go somewhere and just make a video on vlog, shoot a video of vlogging where I'm going in Delhi, as I'm living in Delhi. So whatever the new places, so I just love to show those places to the viewers. So I just love to do this, and as well as I'm talking with you, so this session is also being recorded. Definitely, I'm
Ah,
going to gonna upload, but I need to take approval from you. If you love to, then I'll upload.
I don't mind. I don't mind at all because
Okay.
I have honestly given the permission to Clap and Go much, much before because a lot of people do like to share their videos. So I feel like I'm no one to stop them from doing so. So why not? It's your channel. You can post whatever you want. I don't really mind.
Okay. Thank you. Good to
No
know.
problem.
So yes, so both things like sometimes about English or sometimes about my blog. So it's mixed. You can say mixed.
Hmm, fair enough. I do actually enjoy watching vlogs a
Yes.
lot. Like it's not just like very famous people or something. In general, just people covering their life is very fun to me. Because I feel like everybody's life is very different. When you see people making vlogs, you realize everyone is living a very different life, and yet somehow you find some
Exactly.
similarities.
Exactly. So in this, you find interesting videos when you watch any vlog. So I also love to watch vlogs. Maybe you must have heard about Kritika Goyal. She's a very nice, good vlogger.
Yeah.
So whenever I have a time, so I just usually watch a vlog of the Kritika Goyal. So I love to imitate, or I love to make a videos like her. I know that I'm not that good, but yes, still I try my best.
But you have to start your journey somewhere. So it's like if you have started, I think people start liking content if you are consistent. Like if you keep updating it time to time, then people do enjoy watching you. Because I mean,
Exactly.
vlogging is not supposed to be perfect. Vlogging is just you sharing your life with other people. So it's pretty
Yes.
interesting.
Yes, I guess people have a lot of interest to know about each and every person life nowadays too.
I honestly love it. I'm very guilty of this. Not that I enjoy gossiping or something. It's just I enjoy watching vlogs. It makes you feel like you're a part of that person's life. So it's
Exactly.
very interesting that way.
Yes.
That's
So
it. I'll
yes,
probably check
go.
out yours also.
Oh, thank you. It would be very very grateful for me if you will come to my channel.
I would probably leave a comment also. Hey, I'm here.
Oh, great. Super, super.
But yeah,
Thank you.
right.
So, what do you think about me? Like, what to do to improve my English more? And
Hmm.
like,
Uh-huh.
yes, yes,
Go ahead.
please.
No, no, go ahead. Complete your
I'm
question.
okay. I'm just asking about this. Like, what should I do for improve my English more and as well as vocabulary? So this is the only question which comes to my mind. Like, how to be a very professional in this language as well as communication skills. So,
Hmm.
could you please recommend me something?
Right. Okay. So for this, I would say that see your like your English is pretty much in place. It's not like you don't understand English or you can't communicate basic in English, right? So you know how to use tenses. Your tenses are perfectly fine. You don't make mistakes in that. So that basically means you have already covered up the basic level of English. You just need to be at a more professional level. So for that,
Exactly.
usually what I suggest people is to be in touch with English, right? So that means make English very much a part of your day. Maybe through series, maybe through English videos, maybe through English music. Basically, whatever you enjoy, try to watch that content in English. What that does is it does two things for you. One, it makes you learn a lot of slang words and a lot of vocabulary that's being used in day-to-day life, right? So that's one thing. Secondly, you pick up the pace of English. You pick up fluency by watching English, right? So that can be very helpful, right? Because if I tell you to, I mean, practice grammar or something, that would be stupid. You already know how to use grammar. You already know how to make sentences. So the only thing you need to focus more is to achieve that fluency that native speakers have, right? So for that, usually the best way is to look at them, like when we were talking about vlogs, right? How you said that you love watching Kritika and you love sometimes imitating her, or sometimes your style is influenced by her style, right? So that would be a better way to say it. So similarly, if you watch like a lot of English content, what that does is it usually influences your fluency as well, right? You start to
Right.
pronounce words the way they are pronouncing, you start to talk the way they are talking. So that can help you. One is that, and second is expanding vocabulary. So for expanding vocabulary, I would suggest usually reading is helpful, but I know reading is not something everyone enjoys. So for those people, I recommend, and not everyone has the time to do it either. So for them, I usually recommend listening to podcasts, right? So podcast is a very fun way. You can do it at any time while you are going to work, while you're coming back. Just maybe 15 to 20 minutes listening to a podcast would really help, right? Any English podcast, right? Because the more you
Okay.
stay in touch with the language, that would one enhance your vocabulary, and second, again, enhance your fluency of the language. So you can pick up any podcast, like one podcast is Keep It Weird. It's on Spotify. You can find all these on Spotify, right?
Okay.
So Keep It Weird is one. They just talk about a lot of mysterious things and everything. So that's one podcast you can listen to. And there are several other podcasts. I would suggest listen to podcasts that about topics that you enjoy, right? And
Okay.
not what I'm suggesting, because then they might not be so interesting for you, right? So for example, if you like to you know read or listen about ghost stories and all, and like a lot of alien things and all, then keep it weird could be interesting for you. If you like relationships and those kind of material, then there's a podcast I'm forgetting. It's by an Indian girl only, but she records everything in English. I'm forgetting the name of that podcast. So basically, all these podcasts on Spotify. So listen to podcasts that you enjoy on the topics that are good for you, that topics that you like, right? So those podcasts can be really helpful.
Okay,
So
great.
that's that.
Thank you. And I would definitely do the same. Okay, maybe I should leave listening song now. And during
Ah, I would not say do that. Songs are very
during my travel,
motivational.
during my traveling time, I should watch some podcast or conversation, and some people are taking interviews of the
Yeah.
celebrities, which I watch sometime. Maybe you must have about sorry, you must have heard about Weird Bicep channel,
Yeah.
Ranveer Alabad, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love to watch his videos.
His
I
videos are
find
good.
it interesting. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. His videos are actually interesting.
yes.
I think
So
he's
I do
doing
watch.
better as a YouTuber than he was doing as a TV actor. So I
Yes,
love watching
exactly.
that.
Yeah. So I also do watch Ranveer Allahabad only.
I
Not
think
so
he has a
much
podcast as well. I think this guy also has a podcast. So maybe you can start listening to that.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, podcast. Yeah, maybe we myself is taking interviews of the celebrities.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah. Veer
watched?
bicycles. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I do watch, and I'm looking for new people where I can have so much interest to watching their videos. If you can recommend me, you can. Definitely, I'm gonna reach to that those channels and start watching those podcasts or interviews.
Hmm. Right. So as for, I mean, I don't really have any YouTubers as such because I personally don't watch that content on YouTube. I mostly watch
Okay,
Tanmay Bhatt. So my content is completely different. I usually go
okay,
there only for entertainment. So I'm not sure. But yeah, I think I maybe if you meet next time, I can suggest a few because I have it in my YouTube, but I cannot recollect it right now. So that's the problem.
okay.
But
Not
yeah,
an issue. And we would meet again. Then you can suggest me that time. I will start there.
yeah. But please don't stop listening to music. You can listen to music.
Okay.
Uh, Maybe because it's
Yes.
like a 2 hour journey. So maybe you can listen to like 15 minutes of podcast, then you can do whatever you like to.
Exactly. Yes. I would
Yeah.
do the same.
Yeah.
Because
So that's it.
focus on English is also very important. I wanted to be a very good in this language. I was that girl who didn't know how to give my introduction part. So because after doing so much, you can say hard work, or I have devoted
Mm.
so much time to this language. So yes, I have learned so many things, and after that I got selected for MNC, and now I'm working there, doing well from my end. I always try to do my work very well from my end, and I guess I'm I'm, I'm not I'm not there, but I guess I'm a manageable person now. I can do something for myself.
I think our goals keep increasing. Like I